Korea's traditional heating system, Ondol, is more than just a technique for beating the cold. It's a unique cultural heritage, deeply rooted in the Korean people's lifestyle and spirit. Ondol, meaning warm stone, has been passed down on the Korean peninsula for over 2,000 years, and in 2018, its value was recognized and designated a national intangible cultural heritage. Ondol is a floor heating system that uses a heat source to heat the entire floor, transferring that heat through radiation, conduction, and convection within the room, warming the indoor air. This system is closely related to a structure beneath the floor called Ondol. Traditional Ondol is largely composed of 4 elements. A gungi firebox is a place to start a fire, usually built on an exterior wall next to a kitchen or room, for both heating and cooking. Lighting a fire in a firebox produces hot flames and smoke. Gore flusmian, these are maze-like passages beneath the floor. Hot smoke from the fireplace circulates through these flues, heating the entire floor. The shape of the flues varies depending on the size and structure of the room, reflecting the wisdom of our ancestors to ensure even distribution and long-lasting heat. Guduljang stone slabs. These are large, flat stones that cover the floor. The hot smoke from the fireplace directly heats the guduljang, playing a key role in accumulating heat. As these stones heat, the entire floor becomes warmer, and they also have a heat storage effect, retaining heat for a long time. Chimney gultik, chimney, the final passage through which cooled smoke from the stove is discharged. It is usually located diagonally opposite the fireplace, to ensure sufficient heating without the smoke escaping too quickly. Its height and structure are designed to maximize thermal efficiency. Ondol is a complex heating method that utilizes all 3 phenomena of heat: conduction, radiation, and convection. The fire and smoke from the fireplace pass under the guduljang and directly transfer heat to the guduljang stones. Thick flooring stores and then releases heat radiation to keep the floor warm. This radiant heat is directly transferred to the body, providing a deeper, more comfortable warmth than Western heating. The heated air on the floor becomes lighter and rises, and the cool air from the ceiling sinks, circulating and warming the air throughout the room. Thanks to this principle, Ondol has excellent heat storage properties and economy, maintaining warmth for a long time, even after the fire is turned off due to the heat accumulated in the floor. The origins of Ondol date back to ancient times, and it developed as a way of life to overcome the harsh winters of the Korean peninsula. Primitive forms of Ondol have been found in Bronze Age ruins. Initially, it began as a jokgudol, a small fireplace that heated only part of a room. It evolved into a stove connected to a kitchen fireplace and a chimney, a passageway for smoke to escape. In Goguryeo-era ruins, L-shaped structures have been found, partially heating one wall and floor of a room. Beginning in the late Goryeo dynasty, Tonggudaeol, floor heating systems began appearing, and by the Joseon dynasty, they had spread across the Korean peninsula, particularly around the 17th century, as the Little Ice Age coincided with the intensifying cold. Ondol became an essential heating method not only for the upper class, but also for the common people. However, the high consumption of firewood also led to forest destruction. In modern times, boilers using fuels such as briquettes, oil, and gas appeared. Hot water heating methods that use hot water pipes buried in the floor became the main method. However, because this modern hot water heating method also inherits the fundamental principle of heating by heating the floor of the traditional Ondol, and the culture of sitting down, it is called Ondol in a broad sense. Today, more than 90% of Korean houses adopt this hot water floor heating method, and its efficiency and comfort are recognized worldwide. Ondol is not simply a technology for warming buildings. It played a crucial role in forming unique cultural characteristics that permeate the food, clothing, and shelter of Koreans. As Ondol heated the floor, Koreans naturally developed a sedentary lifestyle. Instead of sitting or lying on chairs or beds like in the West, they began sitting or lying directly on the warm floor. The culture of taking off shoes before entering a house, the culture of sleeping on a quilt on the floor, and the culture of sitting together and eating meals were formed around the Ondol room. Ondol heating also offers several health and hygiene benefits. The warmth of direct contact with the warm floor promotes blood circulation and metabolism, and a warm floor has long been considered important for the health of the elderly and the sick. Unlike Western heating, it does not directly heat the air, preventing the indoor air from becoming excessively dry, and maintaining comfortable warmth through radiant heat. Modern hot water heating systems are highly energy efficient, as they centrally control the heat source and circulate hot water. Furthermore, they maintain the same principle as traditional Ondol, where stones or concrete store and gradually release heat, providing a more comfortable and consistent heating effect than other heating methods. Ondol's floor heating technology has inspired Western architects and engineers, and is now widely used in many countries around the world as a radiant floor heating or radiant floor heating system. Korea's Ondol is recognized for its originality and excellence. As the original floor heating system, Korea's Ondol culture is the fusion of our ancestors' profound understanding of the Korean peninsula's climate and environmental conditions and scientific wisdom. This unique system, which uses fire and smoke to heat stone floors and transmit that heat indoors, has had a profound impact on all aspects of Korean life, creating values such as sedentary living, a healthy living environment, and flexible spatial utilization. Ondol, a modern continuation of this traditional wisdom, continues to keep Koreans comfortable and warm today, a precious national intangible heritage and a proud cultural technology spreading worldwide.